They bounced back and got the job done. Now they have a comfortable lead in the East Central.
See you tomorrow night in the Home Run Derby, and then next Sunday on Sunday Night Baseball. John Miller for Joe Morgan and Aaron Andrews. Good night from Houston.
Is SportsCenter.
Getting you ready for the Home Run Derby. See every one of Sunday's blasts throughout this edition of SportsCenter, and there were many. See him fly. One kick changes everything. See how one superstar lost his control and how it may have cost France the World Cup. A fourth straight Wimbledon win for Roger Federer, where he sits in the history of tennis's greatest players. And Tiger surged his way back into contention this weekend, but did he complete his Western Open comeback? Come up short. SportsCenter on your television. Teamed with Steve Levy. As always, I am John Anderson. Thanks for having us. World Cup, and then all other sports in the world will have to form a line right there behind the soccer.
And soccer is the sport in which the goalkeeper has to remain on the goal line prior to all penalty kicks. We could not have had a more dramatic finish and headbutt to the World Cup final. Italy and France, the entire world watching. This is what they're playing for. The fans, they were pumped. The players, they were focused, humming along offside. We head into extra time, tied at 1. France and Italy warming up for 2 15-minute overtime periods. Card thrown out of his last match. He's just the 4th player ever to be sent off in a World Cup final. Has to rely on his teammates to try to win that kick shootouts in World Cup action. The only other final to go to a shootout, 94 World Cup, Italy, Brazil. Roberto Baggio missed the PK to make Brazil champions. Barthez and Buffon, the goalkeepers, wishing each right, and it didn't matter. Italy up 1-0. Here's France's first shot now. Sylvain Wiltord lines up and fires it by Buffon. Penalty kicks tied at 1 after the first round. Here's Italy's second shot now. Trezeguet off the crossbar, and it stays out. Check the replay. Talk about down and out. There it is. Shooter, it's all on him. Sagnol has to score to keep France alive, and he does. Beats Buffon. France down 4-3 after 4 rounds. Italy reportedly will pay their players more than $313,000 each for the victory. The fans back in Rome were going wild. Fireworks would go off inside and outside of the Olympic Stadium. And Cannavaro, Italy's captain, in the end, he would be awarded the trophy. World champions. So, just wondering, how's your Italian?
Sono comunemente chiamati da tutti come un terno all'otto, no?
Well, the PKs are considered to be by many to be a lottery. But in my opinion, which I was able to both win and lose it in UEFA Champions League final. And in both cases, when we won it, my players were very pumped, just like tonight.
Per una volta I rigori per l'Italia sono andati bene.
Finally, the PKs for Italy were successful. We're extremely happy for what we have done. And I'm proud for the way the tournament ended. We have no words.
A game on penalty, it's always cruel, you know. When you in the wrong side, it's difficult to take, but that's the way it is.
Italy finally boots his demons in World Cup penalty kicks. Italy had been eliminated on PKs in 3 of the previous 4 World Cups, including to this same French team back in the '98 quarterfinals. More now from Berlin. Here's Brent Musburger.
What this Italian team overcame to win the World Cup is amazing. There was a suicide attempt by a former national team teammate, and then the match-fixing scandal back home in Italy. And this is pointed directly at 4 of the biggest clubs in Italy. At the top, Juventus, which won the last 2 championships of Serie A. There were a total of 8 players 5 on the Italian side, 3 on the French side. And it's believed that if Juventus is dropped down to the minor leagues of soccer in Italy, they will all become free agents, and then the run on the Italian talent will surely begin. But the other major story, as we bring in Eric and Julie to talk about it, is what in the world happened last night to Zinedine Zidane. Julie, start us through the actual incident and take us through it.
I can't even take us through the incident because it's just one of those moments of, you know, he lifted the trophy, the World Cup trophy for France in 1998. He almost led them to another World Cup. This one, to do that in overtime in your career on that visual, I don't know what he's thinking. I can't wait to hear this.
I'm waiting for it is a mystery right now, Brent. I mean, a lot of people are trying to figure out what happened. It was reported that he heard a voice that told him to return to the French national team. I hope he wasn't hearing that voice when he was going through this scenario. This is just something, it's got everybody confused right now. It's just a horrible way to see a great player leave the game.
And especially when you go back to earlier in the game, it was his penalty kick that put France ahead in the first half, 1-0. Then in the first overtime, but
we have to give credit to Italy. I think because they go down a goal early, they have time to come back, they show the composure they've shown the entire World Cup. And you see, after 4 World Cups of heartbreak for Italy, they had the composure to stay with it and pull it off in the end.
The headlines will be all about Zidane. They truly will. And that's unfortunate because they are the world champions.
No question about it. They hoisted the trophy. But Zidane earned the headlines.
Brent, this was not Zidane's first red card for physical play. In the '98 World Cup, Zidane got a red card for stomping on a player from Saudi Arabia. During the 2000-2001 Champions League season, Zidane, playing for Juventus, received a red card for headbutting a Hamburg player. And in Sunday's final, Zidane's headbutt in overtime got him another red card that cost him a chance at penalty kicks, might have cost his country a World Cup title. And all of it comes in the final game of his stellar career.
This World Cup report brought to you by Subway Restaurants. Subway, eat fresh.
12 years old and coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. Still to come, meet the brave boy whose wish came true for a day. It's the debut of SportsCenter's My Wish series, where anything is possible and dreams come true. Also ahead inside SportsCenter, a marathon game in Chicago between the Sox, Schilling, Contreras long gone by the time it ended in the 19th. Plus, can the Yanks hold a 5-0 lead and be baseball's first 12-game winner? Tennis, see how Roger Federer made it 4 Wimbledon titles in a row and where his place in history now is when matched up against Sampras and Borg. The Tiger was poised for a 4th Western Open win, but the tournament not in his hands on the 72nd hole. See if Tiger's weekend surge ended with a first place or a no place.
Mom, Dad, this is my boyfriend, Ted.
Whoa, you look just like my ex-wife.
Get a good deal with Friday's new $10 menu. 7 new entrees, now just $10.
Before it became our everyday, it was our someday.
If Satan drove a race car, even he'd complain about the scorching heat on the racing oval.
At Charlotte 99, I got so dehydrated, I hit the wall at nearly 200 miles an hour.
In those heat chambers, drivers can lose up to 10 pounds in a race.
The challenge? Get that into this and keep drivers hydrated.
In 2002, we worked with Matt and his crew to develop the Gatorade in-car drinking system, or GIDS.
Matt never gave back the GIDS. The next year, he won the Cup. From Charlotte to Chicago and beyond, the legend continues.
SportsCenter, brought to you by Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Gatorade, is it in you?
The top 2 tennis players in the world? Easily. But in what order? Certainly Rafael Nadal has had the best of it over Roger Federer this year, winning all 4 of their finals matchups. But if the young Spaniard is to truly stamp himself as the #1 player in the game, he will have to do it on Federer's turf. which is the green grass of Wimbledon. So dominant is Federer at the All England that the man has taken to showing up for matches ready dressed for the formal champions dinner. A stylish cream-colored blazer that is the rage and outrage of the tournament. Witness a resplendent garment featuring a special crest incorporating a Swiss cross, a tuft of grass, and 3 rackets representing his 3 Wimbledon titles. As for the fella in the capri pants, he hasn't lost his serve and had it broken in the last 80 games. But the first set, take off the jacket, pick up the racket, and Nadal moving Federer around, but eventually it's Nadal that cannot get to the ball. First set, break. First game for Federer. Next service game for Nadal, breaks him again. Nadal, next service game, Federer breaks him again. Yes, Rafa, breakfast at Wimbledon, I'll have a bagel. 6-love in the first. We go to the second. Got to get better, right? First game of that second set, Nadal. Strong serve, crisp passing shot. He's stoked. He would break Federer, actually, there to go up 1-love. All right, now we got the nerves settled. We're ready to go. Nadal near court serving for the set. Going to even the match? No. Not pleased. That puts him back on serve, tied 5-5. Second set tiebreaker. Nadal forehand brings Federer all the way off the court, and then he misses. Federer would win the tiebreak, go up 2-love. We go to the third set, jump right to a tiebreaker in this one as well. Nadal far court. Drop shot, good touch. Federer comes in, though. I'm going to eat him up. Splendid play at the net, but Nadal eventually gets it by him. He's fired up. 2 points later. Nadal, he's got muscles, got the sleeveless thing going, got the power game, but look at Federer. Ties it at 2-2. Federer hadn't dropped a set in the entire tournament. He doesn't let this one go if he can help it. Eventually, though, Federer long, and Nadal wins the third set 7-6. So there it is, the run of 20 straight sets in this tournament won by Federer has ended. We go to the fourth. Federer, though, already up break 4-1. The volley winner breaks Nadal 5-1, and now the championship within sight. Federer would equal Borg and Sampras with a 4th straight Wimbledon title in the Open era. I believe the term is pucker up, championship point. Nadal's shot goes wide, and Federer wins his 8th Grand Slam championship, 4th consecutive Wimbledon. 6-love, 7-6, 6-7, 6-3. Thoughts, comments, opinions, please.
I'm very well aware of how important this match was for me. If I lose, obviously it's a hard blow for me. You know, he wins French Wimbledon back-to-back. I was twice in the finals. That already hurts, you know, alone. But it was still great tournaments for me. But it's important for me to, you know, to win the finals against him again for a change and beat him for a change. And Wimbledon, I knew it was going to be the place for me to do it, you know, sort of the easiest way. And it's actually a great rivalry I think we're having at the moment. And sometimes they absolutely can help tennis.
All right, he repays the French favor. Rafa wins at Roland Garros, and here comes Federer. Welcome to the all-time greats club. Federer becomes the 7th man to ever win 4 straight Wimbledons, and he's done so while dropping just 5 sets over the entire span. That's all 4 championships. Nadal was his 48th straight victim on grass, and consider that Borg is the only other man to claim 8 Grand Slam titles quicker during his career.
It was a very, very, very long Sunday in Chicago. So much
very long.
Head start on the All-Star break. See why it took 19 innings to decide it between the Sox and the Sox.
You could drive 400 miles quicker. Sweet taste of revenge, perhaps bitter taste as well. See what Jeff Gordon did Sunday that had people throwing debris on the racetrack after the checkered flag wave.
Pickup and SUV. Gasoline and E85 ethanol. Haul and tow. The all-new 2007 Chevy Avalanche, the most flexible vehicle out there.
I was thinking,
yeah?
You know, sometimes you find something so special and you just want to hold on to it. Beautiful on the outside, sure, but even more beautiful on the inside. You just want to lock it up forever.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah. These can liners really lock in that Rocky Mountain taste. Hey, while you're up, grab me a beer.
Every Coors Light can has a specially designed liner to lock in that frost-brewed Rocky Mountain taste.
Sweet.
Coors Light. Taste the cold.
City, the 2006 Century 21 Home Run Derby, Monday night at 8 Eastern on ESPN.
Did you know there's no such thing as Canadian bacon in Canada? Scotland Yard is located in England. And French toast was invented in New York. So you shouldn't be too surprised that all three of these big Toyota models are assembled right here in the United States. In Indiana, actually. Just in case you want to look smart at a party. Toyota, a great way to keep moving forward.
When the Lows first joined Dew-Track Community, we were amazed at how little they were.
We're not little, we're low. And we have high expectations.
We thought affording a new car was a tall order.
When we suggested a home equity loan at a really low rate, Larry was all ears.
Low? Low?
It's a loan you can use for anything.
I can buy a skateboard. Oh, and a new family van.
Yeah, new van.
Awesome to be a member at Dew-Track Community Credit Union. Now that is totally low.
You can put it on the board. Yes! Oh, how we love the balls that leave the park. All 2,906 of them entering Sunday. Most homers in a single day came on June 11th. That was 54. White Sox have the most of the bigs. White Boston's David Ortiz. Big Papi leads all players. He has 31.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Yes, they do. If it's fair, it's gone. Put it on the board. We heard that one. A home run, round tripper, tater, gopher ball, jack circuit, swat, dinger, long ball. Touch them all. You're going to need them all. And some other home run slang to get through the rest of SportsCenter.
You know, with baseball's All-Star break upon us and with the Century 21 Home Run Derby knocking on the door, Monday night, 8 Eastern. 8 Eastern. Here on ESPN. We're swinging for the fences throughout the rest of SportsCenter. You're about to see every bomb hit on Sunday. David Ortiz, Jim Thome, they were swinging away and swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging. Only a slight exaggeration. Jose Contreras hadn't lost a game in 23 straight starts. Mike Lowell starts the long ball assault off Contreras in the top of the fourth. Get out of town. 2-0 Boston. Bottom of the fourth, 3-0 Red Sox. Tadahito Iguchi had himself a ball game. Here, had himself a home run. That's his 10th of the season off Kurt Schilling. 3-1 ball game. Let's go to the bottom of the ninth. 3-2 Boston. Jonathan Papelbon. The guy's been automatic. Lights out. 2 away. Jermaine Dye. Down the line in left. Game-tying home run. 25th of the season. 3rd home run of SportsCenter. Papelbon's 3rd blown save of the season. We go to extras. All right, in the extras, Bobby Jenks, in his 3rd inning of work, Loretta comes through with a big 2-out hit, scores Willie Harris and Kevin Youkilis. Red Sox take a 5-3 lead. Runners in the corners in the bottom of the 11th. Jermaine Dye rips a Mike Timlin offering into right center. That scores Jim Thome, but Ross Glode stopped at 3rd after an intentional walk. Joe Creedy, line to the right, trot, the spin, the throw, gets it in quickly. That Glode does not tag up from 3rd. What is going on? Check it again. Watch 3rd base coach Joey Cora. When contact is made, he's waving everyone in, assuming that ball's going to drop. Now watch Dye coming from 2nd. He rounds the bag, never retouches the bag on his way back to 2nd base. Now, the Red Sox players didn't see it, so they didn't appeal. Huge break for the White Sox. Alex Cintron up now. Cintron, it's a chopper to 2nd. Loretta, quick turn to Alex Gonzalez at short, but Cintron beats the throw. Well, how'd that happen? Krasinski uses both hands, not anywhere close to the bag, to break up the double play. No interference called.
Well, you knew that was not going to be
The next batter, winning run on 3rd. Timlin gets Rob Makoviak swinging to end the inning. What an inning. Hey, buddy, you're missing a good game. Top of the 13th, bases loaded. It's Nixon time. Matt Thornton on in relief. And Thornton gets Nixon on a check swing, still tied at 5. To the 17th, got to stay loose. Coco Crisp working on his trade. Pablo Ozuna grounds into a double play. Tremendous play by Alex Cora at 3rd. So we're still tied at 5, and we're moving on. To the 19th, this guy snoring. Cora rips it deep to right, but Dye is there, and again saves the day for the White Sox. A.J. Brzezinski, can't believe the play. Can't believe this game's going to continue. There's Dye having some fun at Coors' expense. Bottom 19, bases loaded. That's right, I said bottom 19. Iguchi, there it is. A run-scoring single to left, big sigh of relief for him. The White Sox win a wild one, 6-5 and 19. Even that was enough to get that guy up and on his feet. All right, this was the second longest game on an All-Star break getaway day. Prior to the 1980 Midsummer Classic, the Pirates and Cubs played 20 innings. Some people missed some flights that day, too. The unsung hero on Sunday, that White Sox bullpen allowed only 2 runs in 13 innings. Biggest GOAT might have to be Trot Nixon, went 0 for 9. 0 for 9. No one's done that in 15 years.
The darlings of the first half. Detroit Tigers facing the Mariners, who disguised themselves as the Seattle Pilots. One-season wonders back in 1969. That's an all-star. Miguel Ordonez off Gil Mesh. 2-run shot, his 16th. Tigers up early 2-0. Bottom 5, Mariners still down those 2 runs. Rene Rivera, big swing against Nate Robertson. He hits a deep 2-run homer. Second final home run of this game, so we have 5 total now here on Home Run Central. We are tied at 2 apiece. Bottom 7. 2-2, Mariners threatening. Yuniesky Betancourt gets it by Carlos Guillen. Eduardo Perez scores. Betancourt get thrown out there. It's all right, damage done. Mariners lead it 3-2. Top 9, J.J. Putz facing Craig Monroe. Monroe, hard to right field, but there is Ichiro. Can O'Corn. Mariners hold on to win at 3-2. Tigers, though, still 30 games above 500. They should be fine. Yankees Devil Rays. New York a chance to sweep into the break. Joe Torre, as always, focused. Top 3 bases, Chuck, Jason Giambi, and as you all know, you've got to have the money ball. That's off Casey Fossum. Yanks go up 4-love. Giambi's 27th of the year. That guy stole your home run call. Bottom 3, 2 on, 2 out. Aubrey Huff. 2-out hits will get you to heaven, especially if they're really far. That's off Chris Wilson. His 8th of the year. Gets the D-Rays within 2. Bottom 5, Tampa Bay. Still down by 2. Jorge Cantu. 2-run homer off Ron Vallone. His 6th of the season. 3 homers in this game. Major League Baseball total for Sunday now at 8 and counting. Top 9, D-Rays. 6-5 lead. Nursing, Derek Jeter. Fly ball. Rocco Baldelli is there and lays out wonderfully down there to save the victory. 6-5, the Devil Rays avoid the broom.
All right, Jeff, 3 home runs will be hitting that Blue Jays-Royals game. Top of the first, 2 on, 1 out. For Troy Glaus facing Jimmy Gobble. And you pretty much get the idea what's coming here. 23rd of the season for Glaus. He will be in the Century 21 Home Run Derby Monday, 8 Eastern here on ESPN. Blue Jays up 5-1. Eric Hinsky time. Leading off the 6th. Solo shot of his own. 8th of the season. Toronto enjoying a 6-1 lead. It's 9-1. Benji Molina. If it's fair, it's gone. Molina's 7th home run of the season, a 2-run shot. That is the 11th home run of SportsCenter to this point. Again, 3 home runs in the game. There was some pitching as well. Roy Halladay gets David DeJesus. 2 batters later, Doug Mankiewicz. Halladay picks up his major league leading 12th win. Living up to his ace status so far this season. He's the first 12-game winner in the Bigs. Also ranks in the top 3 among American League starters in innings pitched, ERA, and the underrated, underused category of double plays induced.
So 11 homers hit in this portion of SportsCenter. Jason Giambi's granny, his 11th during his career, but first since 2003. Blue Jay home run leader Troy Glaus, who again will be in the home run derby. His 23rd, most before the break since 2000, when back and he were an angel.
All right, slow start, then he pounced. But the Tigers complete the comeback with a Western Open win. From comeback to payback for Jeff Gordon, why fans littered the tracks with debris in protest of his win. And we're showing you all of Sunday's home runs. See if any of these power hitters went yard.
Boston scores. We're in extra innings. Yes. 5th and 2nd, please.
It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7? Make up your mind.
Now sports fans can take ESPN wherever they go. Introducing Mobile ESPN, a whole new wireless phone service and a really cool phone.
It wasn't a really great fourth quarter.
They scored a record-breaking 37 points in the fourth quarter.
Wow, great quarter.
Whether it's over the right field wall or from way downtown, one touch and you're there. The sports you want anytime, anywhere, in the palm of your hand.
Your fantasy tight end looks good. Well, let me rephrase that.
For as low as $39.99 a month, get 400 minutes. All the good stuff you'd expect from a top national wireless carrier, plus nonstop sports.
What's the matter?
Sports. With you, it's always sports.
Is it true?
That's not true.
Mobile ESPN. To switch and get your free phone, call 800-GET-ESPN today.
They live among us. There's something strange going on around this building. In hiding.
I hear splashing some nights.
Lying in wait for her return.
How many of you are there? Oh my God.
On July 21st, M. Night Shyamalan's Lady in the Water.
What in the world are you?
Rated PG-13. Starts July 21st.
Got the sun shine in our hands. I've got the sun.
Announcing a whole new reason to pick 7-Up. It's now 100% natural. It tastes better than ever because we stripped out all the artificial stuff. Now it's just 5 all-natural ingredients. Refreshingly crisp 7-Up. Now 100% natural.
You folks are gonna love this place.
This time of year, it's all about homes and home runs. The Century 21 Home Run Derby. Catch it Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN.
She's the pride of Paris, but she was supposed to be torn down until she became a radio tower, then a TV antenna. And now, millions of folks climb to the top and pay for the privilege. Wouldn't you like to find new ways to make money with what you've already got?
November 17, 2003. At halftime of the Niners-Steelers game, San Francisco retires Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott's number.
And every time I walked out here with much love for all my teammates. This is what love's all about.
In addition to being hog butcher for the world, toolmaker, stacker of wheat, player with railroads, and the nation's freight handler, this weekend Chicago was also host to the PGA Tour's Western Open, Nextel Cup's USG Sheetrock 400, and the White Sox-Red Sox one-game doubleheader. Sorry, kids, that trip to Navy Pier is going to have to wait. We're headed out to Cog Hill to watch Tiger Woods. After that, we'll go see if the Chief Eddie Clearwater's playing anywhere around town. Much drama for the fourth and final round of the Western Open. Tiger, sort of a pedestrian start to his round. He began at 8 under, 3 back of Vijay Singh, but gets it in gear here at the 12th. 179 yards in a word, that is luscious. He would tap in for birdie, go to -9. Then Woods, birdie on the 14th. Well done, son. Goes to 10 under, 1 shot behind your leader at the time, Trevor Immelman. There's Trevor. Trevor coming up a birdie at the par 5 15th on 16, where Tiger also birdied, and right on top of you, buddy. Kicks that in 13 under, takes 2-shot lead, and really, IBM ShotLink shows you the difference here between Immelman and Tiger. 15th and 16th, the par 5. Immelman birdied it every single day. He gains 3 on Tiger there, and another one at the 16th that followed. That'll be the difference if you're only going to lose by 2. Immelman needs to 2-putt from here for the win. He only needed 1. Give him a birdie and his first career tour win. $900K. Tiger, less than thrilled about that. So close, there will be no playoff for him. Immelman, fine player, win, long time coming. 18th finally treats him right. He lost in a playoff this year at the Wachovia after 3-putting the 18th on Sunday. Second at the Nelson after hitting his tee shot in the water at the last. Vijay Singh led by 2 to start the final round. Was one back when Immelman drained that baby on 18. He went ahead and doubled his final hole, finishing a tie for 4th.
All right, we're staying in Chicagoland. We're going to pick up the pace just a bit. The USG Sheetrock 400. Will Ferrell and the cast of Talladega Nights starting things.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
I picked Ricky Bobby to win this race. 69 laps to go when we pick up the action. Here's Tony Raines spinning out in the infield. That brings out the caution flag.
We saw that yesterday, too, in the bushes
now,
a couple of times.
When he comes to a complete stop, we'll check the ensuing caution. The race leader, Matt Kenseth, comes into the pits with Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart. Watch this. All three have quick stops, and as they race for the line, Kenseth just able to beat out Gordon to retain the lead. 34 laps to go. Casey Mears gets loose, spins into the wall. That, too, would lead to a caution. Mears would finish 25th. Race restarts, 30 laps to go. Gordon makes a strong move on Kenseth on the restart, but Kenseth able to block Gordon on the inside. That gets us to 4 laps to go. Gordon comes up behind Kenseth. Watch the love tap. Well, there's no love involved. It's just a tap. And it forces Kenseth to spin down and into the infield. It allows Gordon to take the lead. Want to see it again? Here it is. Gordon, the tap on Kenseth. Kenseth loses control, and the reaction from Gordon's crew team. Final lap. Gordon able to hang on and win the race. After Gordon finishes, even after he finishes, more trouble for Kenseth. David Stremme rubs him out. Kenseth into the wall. Kenseth went from leading the race to a 22nd place finish. As you would expect, Kenseth's car badly damaged, going to need some body work, while Gordon is celebrating. Although the fans weren't necessarily celebrating Gordon's victory or how he went about it. Jeff Gordon wins his 2nd race of the season, 75th of his career. That puts him just one behind Dale Earnhardt Sr. for 6th on the all-time victory list. Now, Jeff Burton, he's a former teammate of Matt Kenseth at Roush Racing. He finished 2nd, and after watching a replay of that finish, Burton said, quote, "Matt's a hard-nosed driver, and there'll be retribution for that, I'm sure," end quote. More now on that subject. Bob Holtzman, he has our State Farm road coverage.
While Jeff Gordon celebrated his 2nd victory in 3 weeks, the frustration for Matt Kenseth was boiling over. Kenseth was just 4 laps from victory lane when Gordon spun it out of the lead.
I know for sure it was intentional, but that's okay. You know, part of it's my fault. I mean, we got slow. I knew we were bad in the long run, and I was so tight in the middle, I knew he was going to catch me.
Yeah, you know, I definitely got into him. I certainly didn't mean to. You know, he kind of cut down in front of me, and I jumped back in the gas, and I was waiting for him to go, and he didn't go, and my car did, and you know, I hate that I got into him.
This is not the first time Gordon and Kenseth have gotten tangled. 4 months ago at Bristol, Kenseth spun Gordon on the final lap. Then when Kenseth went to apologize, Gordon shoved him. NASCAR officials put Gordon on probation soon after.
I mean, this is no different than what happened in Bristol. He didn't mean to do that, and I didn't mean to do what happened today. And I certainly didn't mean to spin him and you know, knock him out of the race like that.
Do you think him being on probation, he's going to go on TV and say it was left over from Bristol? He's not stupid. It was. I mean, so he's going to do it, and he did it. So nothing I can do about it.
But, you know, maybe I was a little bit too aggressive, but, you know, we ended up winning the race, and, you know, Matt and I will work that out from here.
Instead of leaving Chicagoland in 1st place in the point standings, Kenseth remains in 2nd place and actually falls 43 points farther behind Gordon's teammate, Jimmy Johnson. In Joliet, Illinois, Bob Holtzman, ESPN.
All right, Bob, thank you. With Jeff Gordon's victory, it moves him up 2 points in the point standings at 10. Point leader Jimmy Johnson struggled throughout this race, but he did manage to finish 6th, and with that extends his points lead over Matt Kenseth. Hey, from the Here's Something You Don't Hear Every Day department, how about this little dandy quote? "It's not how many millions you're making, It's a matter of 3 years down the line, and you're going to be excited at what you're doing, end quote. Refreshing. Juan Pablo Montoya will likely take a pay cut when the Formula One star leaves the McLaren Mercedes team at the end of the season to rejoin Chip Ganassi's team. He'll drive the 42 car. The two enjoyed considerable success together in Indy-style racing prior to Montoya's move to F1 in '01. John.
The remarkable recovery of Kentucky Derby winner Barbaro has run into its first complications. The horse's vet calls them potentially serious. Barbaro underwent surgery late Saturday night to replace the plate and some of the 27 screws in his broken right hind leg, said a hospital spokeswoman. Barbaro had developed some discomfort and a consistently elevated temperature, so we believe it was in his best interest to remove the hardware and thoroughly clean the site of the infection. Well, still to come on SportsCenter. On the heels of LeBron accepting a new deal in Cleveland, find out why there's a new twist in the Kings' contract. That plus...
So Maynard, now that you're a big star, you're gonna need
great service at great rates. You can get it all from State Farm.
Hey, I can't see! Actually, you need a different kind of agent. Maybe a good neighbor.
Call a State Farm agent and get the good neighbor service you can count on anytime, anywhere. And check out Cars, the new Disney Pixar film, only in theaters.
I feel better already.
We have a visual on the suspect. Between fountain hat and a bright red sweatshirt. He's no longer in white pants. He's now wearing... Prepare to enter the atmosphere. Okay, we have parachute online. I'll take you right now. Now, if there is life, the Dutch will find it. What is he doing? What is that?
Now we wait.
Control your own burger destiny. Build your own Chili's Big Mouth Burger. Choose from over 30 toppings like Chipotle sauce, Blossom strings, and more. Right now, only at Chili's. Spice-delicious.
You deserve to own your own home.
So, get pre-qualified.
Call 391-8088 to get that local low rate. The local low rate experts, Concord Mortgage.
You're a Mediacom video customer. Add internet and phone and become a VIP. Get it started with Mediacom phone service, including long distance, caller ID, voicemail, and more. Just $29.95 a month. When you do, you'll also get 6 months of high-speed internet service with download speeds of up to 5 megabits per second free. Mediacom video, internet, and phone. The easiest way for you to become a VIP. Call Mediacom today at 1-800-CABLE-TV.
How much could you save by consolidating your bills with Concord Mortgage? Finding out is fast, free, and easy. We are open extended hours, weekdays until 7 p.m. and Saturdays till 2. Let the savings speak for themselves.
Astros, don't forget to turn out the lights on the unofficial first half. Cardinals, 15 homers in July, most in the National League coming in. Scott Rowland, 3 of them. Make it 4 so far in July for Rowland. His 14th of the year, and the 5-2 Cardinals lead. Bottom of the 8th, Chris Carpenter facing Chris Burke. Burke gets the better of Carpenter. 13 home runs you have seen so far here on SportsCenter. Bottom of the 11th, Roy Oswalt, the pinch hitter. Great job, the 2-out double to left. The Astros are alive, man in scoring position, but not exactly. Watch it again. They say Oswalt missed the bag. I don't know about his toe tips there, but he would be called out on the old appeal play. Aaron Miles rips a double to the left. David Eckstein and So Taguchi score. Cardinals win a wild one.
Reds Braves, All-Star Bronson Arroyo closing out the first half and attempting to get win number 10. Bottom of the second, Braves up 1-0. Scott Thorman with the solo home run to right field, his second of the season. Braves up 2-0. They need some good things to happen. They have struggled all during the first half. It's 4-0 Braves in the fifth when Jeff Francoeur solo shot to center. The Francoeur Franks, no doubt, would love that one. I'll just say it, if you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? Francoeur 17th, Braves up 5-0. Top six, 6-0. Oh, Adam Dunn is country strong. 3-run homer to center field off Oscar Villarreal. His 28th, Reds down 6-3. How would the comeback go? Would it continue? Andrew Jones, he just looked like he swings hard. That was Reggie Jackson go down to a knee and fall over type thing. Total of 4 homers in this game. That's 17 now, the total in the big leagues. Take another look. There you go. I mean, he's lucky he didn't snap something in there. Jones, 20th homer of the season. The Braves win it 8-3. Long balls there. All right, we add 6 more taters to our total from this segment. Dunn's 28th of the year. Another tape measure shot. Ruler says 450 feet. And Jones, 9th straight season now with 20 homers at least.
To the NBA now, and it has been widely reported that LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Carmelo Anthony have all agreed to maximum extensions with the Cavaliers, Heat, and Nuggets, respectively. But this is where we hit the however button. Sources close to the Cavaliers stand out, told our Stephen A. Smith that 5-year, $80 million deal is not a done deal, and that the 3 young NBA superstars have been sharing such information this past week.
From what I'm hearing, the people that are very, very close to LeBron James are telling me that his agent Leon Rose found basically what they consider to be a loophole. It's a situation where everybody was looking at the 5 years and $80 million and saying to themselves, well, you know what, it's security. But his agent noticed that, guess what, if you sign a 3-year deal with a 4th-year player option, you're only risking $18 to $20 million, and that's pretty much about it when you consider the amount of money that's available to you after those 3 years, where you can re-up in excess of $150 million if you stay with your team on top of the $45 to $50 million that you would make for the first 3 years of this deal. Clearly, it's a tremendous business decision.
All right, Stephen A. Officially, NBA veterans may begin to sign contracts this coming Wednesday.
Still ahead, a look back at a memorable month in the beautiful game, and sometimes not so beautiful, and a look ahead to South Africa. Plus, our promise to show you all of Sunday's homers on SportsCenter, see who else went deep. We will continue to count them up. And our My Wish series, meet the newest member of the Philadelphia Eagles coaching staff. Yes, Andy Reid hiring 12-year-olds.
Shh, something's coming.
What?
Listen and learn. Turbocharged, direct injected, electroluminescent gauges. Sports car.
Introducing the SUV you never saw coming. The all-new Mazda CX-7. Like every Mazda, it all comes back to. I am a man. I am what I am. I am a man. I am a man. I do what I can. I am alive. I am a man. I am what I am. I am a man.
If you stink, it wouldn't matter if you were the last guy on Earth. Try new long-lasting Red Zone Clear Gel from Old Spice. Our strongest clear gel ever.
Hair lacking some serious muscle? Can't take another break? Garnier Fructis. The first fortifying shampoo and conditioner system with the power of active fruit concentrate from Garnier. It's proven. The Garnier Fructis system makes hair 5 times stronger and so much shinier. Hair this strong never takes a break. For hair that shines with all its strength, Garnier Fructis.
Garnier.
We've been to Cape Cod, Jersey Shore, East Coast Beach Tour,
Bloomington, Huntington, family reunion,
Ghost Town, Old West, get a load of mom's dress,
Florida, kissing me, polka dot bikini,
Comfort Inn, Breakfast Free, finally it's not a me.
Mountains we will roam, don't feel like going home.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been
every way.
To get 3 free nights at these Choice hotels, get the no annual fee Choice Privileges Visa credit card. For reservations and more details, visit choicehotels.com. Choice Hotels. We'll see you there.
Don't call him a killer. He's not. He only does what he's paid to. The real killer is you. Hitman Blood Money. Rated M for mature. In stores now.
Hey, a little hockey news to cool you off. Red Wings lose Steve Yzerman to retirement and Brendan Shanahan to the Rangers. 37-year-old signs a one-year deal with $4 million. He scored 40 goals last season, his 18th in the league. It'll be his third original 6-team. Red Wings, Rangers, and Whalers, of course.
Twins Rangers, not sure Johan Santana is a start and a guy you want to look for at home runs. He leads the majors in strikeouts with 131, and right away in the first, down goes Gary Matthews Jr. Then witness the Rangers' Ian Kinsler against Minnesota. Michael Young, Santana 7 Ks in the game. That's 138 now on the year. Mark Teixeira against Santana 0-2, but look at that. That's a 2-run shot. His 9th year. Rangers take a lead 3-2. Bottom 7, 3-2 Texas still. Matthews facing Santana. That's a home run as well. So we got 2 in this game. Add up the total. Let's go 19. The Rangers. What in the name of Daniel Showalter is going on here? 5-2 Texas.
All right, the Angels and A's would combine for 1 home run. Bobby Crosby's joking around with first base coach Renee Latchman, sporting the wrong color A's uniform. You know, they have so many unis these days. Jose Molina takes it deep to left. Nick Swisher back to the wall. Can't make the grab. Molina homers, 2nd of the season, 20th of the program. Eric Chavez rips a foul ball off the right field wall. An A's fan tries to make the play.
Oh, boy.
But is actually stuck on the wall. Misses the ball, but gets a pat on the back. Nice effort. Top of the 6th, tied at 2. Kendry Morales rips one down the left field line. Swisher slides to cut it off, crashes in the wall, gets by him. Morales in with a triple. Angels double the A's. So Mark Teixeira and Gary Matthews Jr. a homer for Texas against Johan Santana. That is the first time a team hit multiple home runs off Santana this season. As for that Sultan of SWAT, Jose Molina, 10 of his 13 career homers have come away from his home park.
It happens every 4 years, and it is a happening as much as it is an athletic event. The people on the big blue ball coming together to kick around the little white ball. And all the other colors in the spectrum represented on the flags of the countries and the faces of the fans. Unlike the World Series, the World Cup truly is a global championship. And while the tournament divides along nationalistic lines, all involved are united by a common love for soccer. That's quite a feat, which is probably why the good Lord gave us 2 so we could play the game. Shelley Smith with final impressions of a magic month.
With brats and beers from Bavaria to Berlin, the world once again sang and danced at the World Cup, and the Germans danced along in record numbers, celebrating a swelling rebirth of national pride unparalleled in recent history. Off the field, the mixture of cultures and countries was blissfully peaceful, but on the field at times, this cup was ugly and violent. Daniel DeRoss's World Cup was abbreviated by an elbow, and Wayne Rooney's ended abruptly with a stomp and a shove. Imagined a more beautiful goal than this one by England's Joe Cole, but then came Argentina's Maxi Rodriguez and Italy's Fabio Grosso.
Italy has scored! Fabio Grosso!
Jens Lehmann stopped 2 penalty kicks to beat Argentina, but then Ricardo stopped 3 to beat England. At times, this cup was heart-wrenchingly poignant. Mexico's Osvaldo Sanchez buried his father one day in Guadalajara, but made it to Nuremberg in time to play in Mexico's tournament opener against Iran. His father's death forging an unimaginable bond between 2 players from countries as diverse as the World Cup. This cup was also filled with cards and more cards, a record 20 given out during the Portugal-Netherlands game alone. Players fueled the frenzy with flops and dives, suffering apparent career-ending injuries only to be miraculously resuscitated in just 20 seconds with a mysterious wave of a trainer's proverbial magic sponge. Still, the team has something its allegedly crooked league officials can never gamble away. The World Cup moves to South Africa in 2000. Ghana advanced to the knockout round, another sign of the growing emergence of that continent. What stars will emerge in the shadow of 33-year-old Luis Figo and 34-year-old Zinedine Zidane, both of whom stopped the hands of time and the feet of the young? What future lies ahead for England and Rooney, for Germany and Lucas Podolski? And what about the Americans, who for the first time in history played before record numbers of American fans in a foreign World Cup? Could 2010 be their rebound from this year's lackluster performance? Could the image of Brian McBride's bloody face and the Americans' gritty game against Italy, down a man for 43 minutes in a 1-1 tie, foreshadow their potential for advancement in Johannesburg? South Africa beckons.
That's right, 4 more years till South Africa hosts the World Cup. That's 2010. They actually were awarded the honor over 4 other African nations way back in 2004. Qualification begins as early as September of 2008 for European teams. Every nation in the world besides South Africa will have to earn its way into the field. That includes Italy. And stay tuned for our ultimate highlight, which is dedicated this week exclusively to the World Cup. Also ahead, the news for the Cubs. Well, it's just sort of the same news. First, you got Kerry Wood's season on the brink, and then find out what happened to Mark Pryor's start Sunday.
So, Maynard, now that you're a big star, you're going to need an agent.
Yeah, McQueen, to get me into all them big parties and find me a shack in the hills and... Hey, I can't see!
Actually, you need a different kind of agent. Maybe a good neighbor.
Call a State Farm agent and get the good neighbor service you can count on anytime, anywhere. And check out Cars, the new Disney Pixar film, only in theaters.
I feel better already.
If Satan drove a race car, even he'd complain about the scorching heat on the racing oval. Where in-car temperatures reach 130 degrees, improper hydration can have disastrous effects.
At Charlotte 99, I got so dehydrated I started seeing double. I hit the wall at nearly 200 miles an hour. 200 miles an hour, and I forgot what happened after that.
You could just see the heat taking its toll. And I tell you, he was sweating buckets.
In those heat chambers, drivers can lose up to 10 pounds in a race.
The challenge? Get that into this and keep drivers hydrated.
In 2002, we worked with Matt and his crew to develop the Gatorade in-car drinking system, or GIDS, a device that hydrates drivers with hands-free Gatorade that stays cold for up to 6 hours.
Matt never gave back the GIDS. The next year, he won the Cup.
I always did like science class.
From Charlotte to Chicago and beyond, the games never end, and the legend continues.
Baseball's big bats take their cracks in Steel City. The 2006 Century 21 Home Run Derby, Monday night at 8 Eastern on ESPN.
I heard about this company dumping toxins in local rivers, and I called their executives to say stop. But they were too busy counting profits while the rivers are being destroyed, birds and fish are dying, and the local kids are getting cancer. So I organized a huge protest, and we actually got the company shut down. But now half the town's unemployed, and the kids are twice as sick since they can't get health